What's up, party people? Let's talk about Madden 26 gameplay. Yo, I just watched this game my first time recording, simulating, slow simming a game, and I think it was awesome. I felt like I was watching the real Eagles. You got to tell me what you think. We're going to break down this game later, piece by piece, but I'm just going to let it play, and you tell me in the comments what you think, how you feel about it, and then I'll go over in another video um, my thoughts as I break down the plays and what settings I'm using. I think it's perfect. All right, it's not perfect. It's almost perfect. The one thing I will say, a little too much on the broken tackles, but it feels like you're trying to stop the Eagles' run game and Saquon Barkley. Like that, you should feel that. When I did Madden 25, we did almost an entire season of slow simming every game in Madden 25. Running backs got tackled for loss so much. There were so many tackles for loss. It was awful. It was awful gameplay, in my opinion. And this already looks so much better. But hey, it's one game. We'll see what happens. But I want you to tell me what you think. I mean, one of my biggest things I'm most excited for is the QB dives. And we got QB dives going for it on 4th and inches in their own territory, which is awesome. And we've even seen a QB dive stopped. We got RPOs, screens look good. Yeah, I said I wouldn't do this, but I'm super excited, and I hope you are. We could be onto something. So let me know what you think. Enjoy. I felt like I'm watching the Eagles, and I'm pumped, man. Let me know. Enjoy, and we'll break this down later in another video.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. A moment he will remember forever. His first game as a head coach in the National Football League. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
Here's Hurts to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
it's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The quick feed Jackson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Well, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 45 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they started to execute it, and they started to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold him there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Now a first carry for their fullback. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott down. Flushed out right. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
A gain of 5. First down, Dallas.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. His short throw caught by Goddard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Nice little juke. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with the football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And a 42-yard down here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime and make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. Nifty move. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
33. That's good for an Eagles.
This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing is Hurts. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
That's good for an Eagles.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Trucks over him. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Throwing. Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now, option right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Blitz coming and down he goes. Jalen Carter breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshown. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9.
He'll look to throw. Shifts by him. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards on the play. And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Carry for Barkley. A little juke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Eagles 1st down.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
2nd and 9.
This out quickly to Dotson. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, nifty Jordan Hurts fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shake it up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Vaughn. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Now Prescott. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Off the play fake, Prescott drops it to Blue, complete. And the gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on his Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back. Preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And out now come the Eagles. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They go play action with Hurts. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Number 6, Devontae Smith.
Oh, the sneak gets Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the first down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. What an effort. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots out, and maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A solid stiff arm. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Again, a run with Vaughn. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
23 yards. First down, Dallas.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And
Prescott to throw it. Finding Pickens for another catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
it's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Prescott now. That's into the hands of Tolbert. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down. First and 10.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now he's loose again. Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
To throw is Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing. Prescott. Now ball, that fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Philadelphia, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.